Yes, well, I got coffee. They have a new place here. The Pixelated Cat. So they have a new coffee here. $8 and something for a small latte. Because every place you go, now the tip is minimum 18%. Used to be 15, now it's up to minimum 18. And then they go up to 20 and what is it? Some astronomical amounts. But I got a latte and $22 worth of dim sum. I do love my dim sum here. So I would have been the first client today, but I was over getting coffee when I saw that they actually have a coffee place here. Now I have to laugh because people are telling me, about San Francisco and that's Coit Tower and I used to live here. I lived in Chinatown at the I Hotel. Okay. And then somebody was telling me, well, you could go down to Pacifica. I know Pacifica. I went to grade school in Pacifica. That's where I was at when Kennedy was shot. At Sharp Park School in the girls' bathroom. And the announcement came over the speaker. So I know Pacifica. And I went to high school in San Bruno, which is now YouTubeville. Okay, so I know the Bay Area quite well. I also lived in Haight-Ashbury, the corner of Page and Broderick. Okay, in '68. So I was here when Haight-Ashbury was Haight-Ashbury. So I love when I come here and people want to try to tell me about this area. Oh, mercy. So I wish I would have got the video of it. All the parking enforcement people were coming out. A whole big line of them. Getting ready to go for their work. So. Yeah. So I'm not sure what direction I'm going to go yet, if I'm going to head out and down the road or hang around for a while. But I'm so excited to get my shumai. I got shumai pot stickers, some sesame balls, and a char siu bao barbecue pork bun. Yeah. So I've got enough to last me for a couple of days here. Coffee. Drink of the gods. Okay, maybe I'm a little overboard on that. But, got the bus coming up. I'm glad I got here real early, because when you get in here, during the regular day hours, getting in and out of parking is almost impossible. But now, it's very quiet out here. So yeah, no problem. I think I'm going to go over by Golden Gate for a few minutes, and then I'll just head out. I'm out by this way already, so maybe I'll just head out that way, going down south. Yeah, rather than going over here by Golden Gate Bridge or any of that, I'll take this back way. As much as I enjoy things here in San Francisco, I don't enjoy the congestion, and it's just, you know, there are places I like to go, like I have my Oyaka Donburi, which I still have some back there. I'll heat that up in a while. And I want to come up and have my dim sum. I do love to go to the museum and things, but I don't think I'm going to do that this time. But I like the museum and the aquarium and all of that. But yeah. Taxi, bus only. Trying to get over before I get whacked. Yeah, they have this lane. There's only taxi, buses, muni, and then you're 2 lanes over and you got to get all the way over to make your turn. It's just like, oh my God, it's crazy here. And then I went through, you know, Japantown. They're working on the Japantown Tower now, so it's all construction. And I went in there, you know, and all the stores that I knew that were there pretty much gone. Now, one of the restaurants is still there, and the bookstore is still there. But, and it looks like the place that has the artwork has moved over to a larger space. It used to be in a very small space there, which is now secondhand clothes that they're selling there. So, you know, I remember all the great places that were there when I went. They used to have a big jewelry store there, which is now a kind of a trinket place. But they had a really good big jewelry store there. And then the other end of the mall, down across from the books, they had a place that was selling the pearls, and now it's a jade. They're selling jade. I don't think I'm going to hang around here another day. I was thinking I might want to go up to Haight-Ashbury and stuff. But I think I'll just bypass it. I'm just happy I've got my dim sum and stuff. So since I've been here. So, yeah, I don't want to take the Golden Gate Bridge. So I'll take Marina. The Marina Boulevard over here, and then it goes next over here to the Presidio. I remember when the Presidio was the Presidio. We'll go down here. Now down here at the marina, they had this one house. I don't know if it's still there, but they had this huge Buddha statue in the front window, which was great. Well, maybe I'll just bypass Golden Gate Park since I've already... Like I said, I just go with the flow. I should have turned the other way, go back. So now I'm here at the Presidio. I don't want to go to downtown San Francisco. I'll take the Presidio here. That dim sum is smelling pretty good. Presidio. Okay. What they're using the Presidio for now. It used to be the big base. Sen Spa. Gorgas Rail and Sen Spa. Says say one Letterman. It used to be Letterman Hospital. It's now YMCA. Palace of Fine Arts. which I have on my Lenormand deck. A lot of the pictures on my Lenormand deck were from photos that I've taken all over. Some from Mexico and some from San Francisco. And let's see, oh yeah, the one where all the lily things were this big lily pond, and I passed it on the way over here again, trying to think what's in Oregon. That was in Oregon. So most of the pictures on that deck, I've taken them myself. There's a few there, no, that I did not take, but most of them, yes. Lots of traffic. So hopefully I can get out here. So that's okay. We'll just wind our way up this way. No problem. I can't imagine coming into this city and never having been here before and trying to navigate your way. Now, for me, it's a kerfuffle. Because I'm used to the, what they had before we had the earthquake. Like, all the different exits and entrances and stuff that we had, like down on North Beach. There used to be that you could get on the highway from there. And now they don't have it anymore. A lot of places that we had, they closed down. And they closed. You gonna let me in? Yes. Okay. They closed down a lot of the places. So now you got to wind your way through down to what's the name of the area? Can't think of the name of the area. I'm bad with names of things. So we lost a lot of the entrances and exits onto the freeway, which were, of course, the ones that I always used, are now gone. There used to be the one on Gough Street as well. I think that one is also closed. So those were the ones I used, the one on Gough or the one in North Beach, on North Beach. So even though that happened quite a while ago, it's still, when you're used to, those are the things that are normal, and then all of a sudden they're gone. And it's now become a big pain in the rear to get in and out of here. Of course, I could go back and take that way, or I can go down this way and we'll see. One thing I know, though, I'm going to avoid LA, this time. For sure. Maybe I'll just take a ride around the city. I might go up and then take Geary back out to the take the other highway out rather than doing 101. Goff Street. Yeah. Of course, you can't get over. And Goff. South, here comes one of the little meter maids. They are out in force now. I don't think I really want to take Highway 101 down this time, so I think I will go up this way, hit Geary again, and then go back out. Go up by Skyline Boulevard. One of the other places I always liked was going down to, what's the name of it? Like I said, I'm bad with names. It's a little patch of redwoods. And they've got Alice's restaurant out by there. You take out Skyline and things. Now, I also did live for a short time in Half Moon Bay on Spindrift. I remember the name of the street was Spindrift, out in Half Moon Bay. I know somebody out there. I've known her for yay beaucoup of years, since the 60s. And unfortunately, she's been a big deadhead and has always smoked the smoke and toked the toke. And so now, last time I talked with her, she can't breathe. She's on oxygen. Which is, you know, not fun. But you can't, you know, be smoking and toking that stuff all the time. And then I'm so glad I never got into drugs. Here goes one of those ugly ass rolling garbage cans. $100,000 rolling garbage can by Musk. I don't know why anyone would be enticed to buy those things. They're uglier than sin. They rust. Now, I was watching that guy again that he lives in his Tesla. He just had the big, huge battery replaced. And now his 12-volt battery went out. Now, that's what happened with my Camry. The starter battery went out. And it took me a while to get the starter battery back in. I finally did get the starter battery, but they were on back order. So again, whoever gets that car, I mean, It's got a brand new starter battery in it. I had the oil pan sealed. There are no leaks anywhere. I also had the transmission fluid drained and changed. It was time for that. The hybrid fan has been cleaned. Everything has been done. All maintenance has been done on it. And the fact that it's got a brand new starter battery, you're not going to have to worry about it going out and having to get another one. So anyway, on that note, I'll leave that here. I'm going to continue to wind my way through here. You know, was debating on spending another day, but I don't think so. It's just, you know, so much congestion and craziness. Things have changed. So I think I'm just going to head on down the road. And what direction I'm going to go, I don't know. Well, I had south first, but like I said, I'm going to avoid LA because of the craziness that's going on. Which is unfortunate, and we know why it's happening. It's because, you know, Doofus wants to create a big kerfuffle of craziness. Absolutely, he's stoking the fires and making it more than what it was. It was a peaceful demonstration until they started all this crap, and now, you know, fanning the flames and throwing gasoline on it. And going, yeah, see there, he's the one that's causing this. As usual. He causes the thing he says he's fixing. And that's what he does. What are you doing, my lily? What you doing? And Mr. Mickey's on the mark. There he is. Ruff, ruff. Yeah, you see people walking over there, huh? Yeah. Yeah, he's on the bark. Yeah, Mickey's watching him. Nothing gets past the Mick. Nothing gets past the Mick. Mickey, Mick, my little traveler. Gypsy puppies, I'm telling you. Tommy's Joint. That's been around here forever. World famous. I think their big claim to fame is it's a sandwich. Their claim to fame is this big sandwich. What is it? They have the Catholic church up here, and that's on where we used to turn down golf. They had that modern one built. But It's not open anymore. Now you gotta wind around and go way out to catch the freeway. So yeah, I'm over here, Takey Geary. Going past Japantown again. Daiso, I love Daiso, but I did not go in this time because I've got no room to buy anything. And Daiso, you can get crazy in there. All these little tchotchkes things that they've got in there, which I've got no room to bring. Ooh, here comes my, I think I'm going to chomp on this in a second, my char siu bao. Got the bowl here. So I'm going to leave that here and I'm going to enjoy. Look at this. Look at the size of this char siu bao. Ah! Now the things they make at this particular one, the shumai are huge. They're like that big around. You know, usually they're a little tiny about this, but they're like double the size. And you get 4 in an order. They're fabulous. Best dim sum place ever. So on that note, I'm going to leave that here because I'm going to enjoy my char siu bao and continue my road here. And I'll take the other way out here to go down. I think I'll head over to Skyline. I always like to drive Skyline. You go through the trees and everything up there. It's nice. And, you know, like I said, yes, I know Pacifica and all that area quite well. I grew up in the Bay Area. I am a Bay Area person. That's why I love California. Bay Area, and then I moved down to Hollywood, West Hollywood. Which I love it over there too, but now they got all the nonsense going. Ah, crappus.